We host it once a month on a Wednesday, and the artist of the month we choose are our students that who graduated from here, and they're doing amazing things in their business as an artist. Hi, as an artist. So we feature them because we want to expose their business and follow their journey where they are after they graduated out of here. And then also to help them build a clientele as well. So we get asked a lot to recommend an artist for our clients. And what we like to do is feature an artist of the month. So anybody that's looking for their services, they can actually follow the artist of the month that we feature and give them an exposure here on this platform. So I welcome you. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get started, and I am going to introduce the artist of the month, and I'm going to bring her on. Let me surprise you all. You ready for this? Okay, I'm going to bring her on. Let me see, go live. Just waiting for her to join. There she is!
Hi!
Bianca, you are the artist of the month.
You
We kept it as a surprise.
I'm so excited.
And we are so excited and so happy to feature you. We kind of kept it under quiet for a minute, and we wanted it to be a surprise for everybody. So let me tell you, we are so proud of you, Bianca.
Thank you. I've been working hard.
You have been, Bianca.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Anyway, so let me introduce you. This is Bianca. Bianca, you came from Ohio to train with us. When? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
Yes. So a little bit about myself. I've been a nurse for 14 years, and that's really all I know. And I love being a nurse. I love, there's a lot of fulfilling moments in nursing, as well as I'm sure you can imagine there's a lot of like stressful moments too. So I'll always be a nurse, but I've always wanted to just explore something else. And in nursing, there's a lot of rules, there's a lot of structure, and just the beauty world is just so exciting to me to come from nursing into the beauty world where I can be like more expressive, more creative, more, artistic. It's just been a fun journey so far.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, how did you choose the permanent makeup industry? Why microblading and permanent makeup from nursing?
I hate to sound cheesy, but I feel like it chose me because for several years, I knew that the beauty world fascinated me, and I wanted to be involved in it somehow. And I thought about doing hair. I thought about, becoming a cosmetologist, a hairstylist. I thought about maybe learning to do like regular makeup, and it just never happened. And then I came across microblading, and it was just like a click. It was like, I want to do that. And now that I do it, it's just it's so
yeah, because you did the brow boot camp class that we have with microblading and shading and the ombre powder brows. So it was a 4-day boot camp. Yeah, when was that training for you? When did you get trained?
It was the middle of December. It was like December 16th through the 19th or something like that.
December 2021, like a few months ago, like what, 3 months ago, not even 3 months ago.
Yes.
That is why we chose you, because you blew us away. We were like, what? Look at what Bianca is doing.
I was not playing.
Just like, yeah, that's why we chose you. You know, we have a category how we choose our featured artists, because there's so many successful artists that we have, that when somebody does something that's really unique and just a go-getter ambition, and just like, hey, you know, I'm taking this seriously, let's just do it. And a lot of our students are like that, and they become really successful. And but we yours was like Heather's, you know, like just got trained like 2 months ago, and here you are. Can I tell them, or do you want to tell them what you're doing?
It doesn't matter. I can kind of share a little bit of I guess the urgency behind it. It's funny because I once I realized that I wanted to, you know, learn microblading, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I am in Ohio and I have looked at other places, but I knew that I've always wanted to make sure I get quality, right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to just go for it. So that was very important to me. The
Mm-hmm.
timing, like perfect. It was like it was meant to be. I made sure I got my training done right before I actually had major surgery, like a week and a half later. So I
Yes, I
knew that,
remember when you had a surgery before you came to class. Yes, yes,
yes.
yes.
So I knew that I was going
Mm-hmm.
to take 6 weeks off to recover, but I
Mm-hmm.
also practiced. I did some models. I stayed busy during my recovery from surgery, and it really, I really had that time to dig deep and just start from nothing and work my way out.
That is so inspiring. For, you know, I mean, you know, you had challenges a little bit with your health, and I'm so happy that everything turned out good for you. But you have accomplishment, you have accomplished a lot in after 2 months of training. And one of that accomplishment is, like, I was just, you opened up a studio, you got your studio. I'm just, wow. It's just,
Yes,
it's beautiful. You had a grand opening too. And
yes. So, you know, there are some moments where you start to worry, you start to get concerned, things aren't happening fast enough. But
mhm.
then once you like sit down and really evaluate the time frame, you are right. Like everything happened relatively quickly. And it's all a process. And sometimes I trusted the process and sometimes I didn't. But even when I didn't trust the process, I kept going. So I
Mhm.
think that's the main takeaway when it comes to, if you feel like things are going too slow or they're pace, try to trust the process anyway and keep going.
Yes, very, very impressive, because you kept pressing, you pushed, you know. You even went through your inspection and your licensing. So your facility is fully licensed now. It's
Yes.
just really congratulations, well done. I saw your grand opening and the turnout that you had. So you got to make a noise in your city. Tell us where you are from.
Yeah, so I'm located in Columbus, Ohio. It's a suburb called Grandview Heights, right outside of Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice area, and I'm actually renting space out of Christina Jane Beauty Teeth Whitening and Beauty Bar. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she's been excellent help. We actually connected. I was her client a year ago, and
Mm-hmm.
my husband and I went and got our teeth whitened. We found her on Groupon and we made it like a little date. And during our
Mm-hmm.
teeth whitening, I connected with her. I talked about, how I'm a nurse, but I'm looking into, getting out of that and, being involved in the beauty world. And she, was just very inspiring to me.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we connected. So as soon as I was done with my training, I found her and I said, "Hey, remember me? I do microblading now. I want to be involved in what you're involved in because I learned a lot from her." So it's actually her location. I'm renting a space, and she has just been a great help to me throughout this process.
That's really fantastic because you're also with a non-compete business. So that way you're feeding each other clients,
Right.
you've got clients that's coming for you for your services, and then she's got clients coming in her establishment for her services. So you merged it together, which
Yes.
is really fantastic idea. And I
Yeah.
hope yeah, for anybody that's watching, a lot of our students, that's something that you can really collaborate with all non-compete business. And why not? I mean, it's great.
And the exciting part is that she actually has other people that are renting from her. We have massage therapists. We have another woman. She does she's an esthetician, so she does waxing, does brow lamination, facials, things like that. And so eventually we're going to set up like a whole spa day treatment for groups of women, parties that come in, and they just spend the whole day just
I
going
love
from
it.
treatment. So
I
it all
love
out
it. I love it. Boss babes together,
yes,
powerful sisterhood, and that's what it takes. You can't. It's really hard to do things just by yourself. And if you just collaborate and you enhancing each other's businesses and you growing together, why not? I think it's a fantastic idea. And what you've done is really, really good. But your space that you rent out of there, we saw it looks absolutely amazing. Your decor was absolutely amazing. How did she manage to do all of this, and just like after 2 months of training, and you have been practicing, you've been doing clients, and they
yes.
look really good. Yeah.
You. Thank
Yeah.
you. Just my determination. And don't get me wrong, like I don't want to get on here and just act like I've been, positive this whole time. There's been times where it's been very frustrating and I didn't think it was going to happen, but I didn't stop. I did not stop.
Yeah, you were very tenacious. You diligent. You just say, "This is what I want to do." But what was really awesome too is that the fact, a lot of, you're a nurse and wanting to get into the permanent makeup world. Um, a lot of people think like, wow, you have a stable job, stable income, but then you're pursuing your passion.
Yeah.
And I think it's absolutely, you're getting so many hearts and likes right now. It's just
Oh,
unbelievable. Yes.
so exciting.
So let me ask you, if somebody is looking right now, somebody is watching and they want to get into this industry, but they have that fear of failure, that fear of like, I might not be good enough. Is 4 days training good? Is it sufficient? What would you say to somebody like that who's a stay-at-home mom, or somebody that wants to do a career transition like you doing, to become an entrepreneur or business owner? What would you say to
Yeah.
that person?
Honestly, when I've been telling myself this for probably over a year now, when it comes to fear, be afraid and do it anyway. That has been my biggest saving grace. It's okay to be afraid. It's normal to be afraid, but be afraid and do it anyway. Life is too short, and
Yes.
there's so much life out there. There's so much to explore. If yes, I could have just stayed a nurse and that's my career and that's just who I am. But I knew that there's so much more out there, that why I can do both. I can do both. I can experience both. I can gain so much from both. And I just had a craving for more, craving for something different. And you have to follow that. You don't want to look back and regret things. So be afraid, do it anyway, and keep on doing it.
Be afraid and do it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. in you know, there's no failure really. There's no such thing as failure, you know. But with your training, the amount of training that you had here at the academy, and you came from another city, from another state, even with that, you know, how do you think, some people would ask, you know, is that sufficient? Is that, you know, do I feel confident? um One of the things that we really strive in our academy is for our students to feel really confident after they training, to be able to go do it.
Yeah.
What would you say that to that? What would
So
you say to it? Mhm.
I would definitely start off by saying anyone who is thinking about taking an online class
Mhm.
solely, like that's it, is don't do it. You need an in-person class where you have, you know, the attention of your instructors and they can work with you one-on-one,
Mhm.
live, you know, and in person. So that's like my number one advice. And so the 4-day boot camp for me, I mean, I found it extremely helpful. I felt like, you know, of course there was that fear when I left, like, oh, I'm on my own now. But I also felt like, okay, I have the tools that I need. I need to practice. And, you know, when I remember when I had my first client, it was so, or my model, it was so scary. But at the same time, I had to sit and think to myself, like, Bianca, you got this. You know how to
You
do
know this. Did I come in your mind at that point,
it.
Bianca?
Yes. Yes, you
What was
did.
I
Yes.
saying in your mind?
Oh my gosh. I'll have to admit, I was mapping her. I was saying bam in my head. I didn't say it out loud, but I said, okay, bam, bam, bam. You know, I was trying not to think so much about it and just do and figure the rest out, you know. And even when I'm practicing drawing, I'm like, oh, this is complete rubbish. I can do better. It's like your voice is constantly in my head, which is a good thing.
Bianca, do it again. That's rubbish. That's what I would say to you.
Oh,
Do
that's
it again.
rubbish. You can do better than that.
Rubbish, rubbish. Stay tight, stay tight.
Yes, yes.
I love it. What made you choose us? Like when you were looking and searching, you know, you came from another state. What made you choose Bellviso Global?
So I looked at all the reviews. You guys have
Yes.
excellent reviews. So that always tells me. I mean, I could be buying a toy for my cat and I'm looking at
Mhm.
reviews. They just mean a lot to me. So you guys have excellent reviews. And then if I remember correctly, I submitted something to like get more information. And honestly, I wasn't expecting a call. I was expecting like maybe an email with
Mhm.
information. But then James called me and he was just, you know, asking me questions and I was, you know, asking him questions. And, you know, it just from my conversation with him, the fact he called me and really wanted to know about me and answer all my questions, I was like, this feels right. Like I got a good feeling from this. You know, they really care. Like this is it. I go off
So,
vibe.
so choosing an academy, would it be more? Is that something that you look for? That's what that was really important to you. That having that contact where your questions can be answered.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I
Hmm.
love
And
that your program is 4 days. I haven't
hmm
seen a lot that are offering 4 days, and so in my mind, I'm thinking the more days, the better.
hmm hmm yeah, yeah. And we also, because we have also, you know, a lot of support system too. But
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that's really fantastic. So going forward, you know, how many, where's the future is holding for you? Like I know you've got a lot of clients waiting to get in your chair. I heard that and I've seen it. It's
yeah.
absolutely amazing. That's what.
So, you know, I am putting myself out there, even when I feel uncomfortable, even when I feel fearful. I am putting myself out there. I want people to come to me because they feel like they got to know me before they even show up. So that's like my main, I guess, strategy right now is through social media, them to try to get to know me, my personality, you know, how I operate, type of thing. But I definitely plan on putting myself out there more and going out into the community and marketing that way. But so far, I've been doing coworkers, family, and friends, and it's
How much is your prices set for your services?
so right
What
now
are your prices?
I'm starting at 300. I've
Okay, good.
couple. Well, I did have a sale for Valentine's Day. So I got a couple bookings from that sale.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I start in my new space the beginning of March. And so
Mm-hmm.
um Christina, the owner, she's put in a free teeth whitening that she's going to provide. And we
Mm-hmm.
talked about it. And so I'm going to provide a free microblading. We're going to draw on Friday and pick our winner. And that's just
I
my strategy for right now.
I think you have really good marketing strategy game going on there. First of all, you with working with women with non-compete businesses, which is really really good. To recap of what we talked about, and then you have like going and visiting non-compete businesses, introducing yourself as an artist in Columbus.
Mhm.
I think you've got it all figured out. I would not be surprised if we feature you very soon as an artist of the month again. I would not be
Um,
surprised because the way you're going is you are on the right track. The way your mindset, everything that you're doing, um, you you're definitely on the right track. So I wouldn't be surprised. So
oh,
for
wow.
everybody that's watching this, and I know I'm going to, it's probably dinner time right now for a lot of people, but how would they find you? How would they find your services and what services that you offer? Can you please let us know?
Yeah, so right now I offer microblading, I offer powder brow and the combination of the two, and
Mm-hmm.
located in Grandview Heights, right outside of Columbus, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do have a website. It's estetica.bianca.com. And I post on Instagram daily. And my Instagram handle is estetica.by.bianca. Um, and I do have a Facebook page as well, Estetica by Bianca. So I try to make my booking very easy. I'm open to answering questions that you may have. I am finding out that there's so many people that still don't really know what microblading is. They don't understand, you know, what it all entails. So I've been trying to
Permanent makeup, microblading, ombre powder brows, and it's so definitely not saturated. It's unbelievable. It's like people really need to know what it is, and that's why we feature you like this. But also, thank you for letting us know about your website, where your location. We will be tagging all of that information here with this video. I'm going to be saving this live, but also to let you know that everybody that we feature as a artist of the month, they become premier Bellviso Global premier permanent makeup artists as well. So what that means is that your website is also will be in artist directory on our website. So
That's
we
so
will be
exciting.
uploading that too. So people who are looking for the services on our website, they'd be able to find your location. It's based on a zip code, and when you enter the zip code
Okay.
or your location, and you can pinpoint the artist and where they are. So you would be featured on that too. So that is the reward of being chosen as the artist of the month.
Well, thank you. That sounds excellent. I'm so excited.
Well, we are excited for you. We cannot, you know, we're cheering you all the way up to the top. And I know I know you have a few clients booked and getting ready to provide the services. We cannot wait to see all the work that's coming from you. And thank you for spending time with me. And hopefully I'll see you soon too.
Yes, actually.
Definitely. Yeah. Huh?
I'll be down there next week. I'm so excited.
Oh yes, yes. What did
Yeah.
tell everybody? What? Yeah, you. Oh yeah, you'll be here next week. That's right. I
Yes.
can't wait to see you. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. I'll give you a big hug.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Done
Bianca.
great help, and I appreciate. I take what you say to heart. So whatever you say, it really carries weight, and it means a lot to me. So I'm very appreciative.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Was there anything else that you would like to add for people that are watching and say that? Was there anything else that you would like to say?
I guess I would just reiterate because I can understand, the challenges, and just keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Be afraid and do it anyway. Be frustrated and do it anyway. Be all the emotions and do it.
Yes, yes. There's
Yeah.
definitely no failure, no failure in this. And I mean it the the lifestyle change that you can get from doing, being self-employed and or working as a permanent makeup artist, controlling your time, your schedule. Was that one of the biggest factor for you?
Yes, for sure. Because a lot of times as a nurse, I go to work and I literally have no idea what time I'm getting off. I have a time frame, but that could all change depending on what happens to each patient during the day. And sometimes that gets a little frustrating. How do you plan life like
Mm-hmm.
that? So for sure, yes.
Yeah, so and that's what makes you pursue it so hard, because you can have that life change.
Yeah.
Financial, freedom in your time, freedom in your finances. I mean, the world is your oyster. Like like you said, like people don't even know what it is in your city. So go get them. Go get
Yeah.
them, promote yourself, do the hosting with all the boss babes that are around you. And I wish you the very best, and I cannot wait to see you here next week.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my sweet. So we're gonna go, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We will be putting Bianca's information on this link, and you will also be able to find her on our website. So I appreciate the time that you spent with us, and this is something that we really do to encourage our students and to actually showcase all their hard work, and like
Yeah.
really help promote them and stand behind what they do. And when we feature an artist, we take it very, very seriously. That means they're doing like amazing work. And Bianca, you earned it today, and I'm so proud of you. God bless you. And I will say God bless to all of you. Thank you for joining me. My name is Helen Gooden, founder of Bellviso Global. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Bye, Bianca.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye.